High School in Arlington, Texas. I made a video previous to this live stream. So, if you haven't seen that video, that's the latest information before this. Now, there's not too much more to add, but there are some things that need to be added. Now, as far as possible suspects, I want to go ahead and put that out there. Now, there are up to two possible suspects. There is one right now that they are actively looking for. Alright, that person is described as a black male wearing a gray sweatshirt. He did possibly leave the scene in a Dodge Charger. Like I said, there may be a second suspect, but they are currently only looking for that suspect right now. But again, this is going to take time for the officers to clear the whole school. This is a big school. Obviously they have to make sure that the students are safe, the faculty is safe. So it's going to take time before we get any real information on how many people are actually injured. There are reports that there are 3 students injured. There was a cell phone video from one of the students inside the school that came out where there was at least 5 shots in the initial video. But again, this is all just coming in. This is still very active. There are still officers entering the school with guns. Again, there's looks like to be maybe 10 to 15 ambulances along with fire trucks there. So students are going to be evacuated. Now I'm not going to put where they're going just because of safety reasons. Like I said, it does look like one person did flee the scene. So me personally, I think that the media putting all this information out there on social media is not the best place. Hey, how you doing? Hey Rebecca, how you doing? But like I said, I don't think that the media should be putting this information out there. If you are a parent there and you have students, then the school should be able to call you and tell you where your kids are going. Like I said, especially with one suspect already gone from the shooting, and there's also another possible suspect, and you don't know where any of these suspects are, and y'all are putting out where these students are going. So hey Taylor, how you doing? So this could turn out a lot worse just for the media putting that out there. Now, I'm not sure if the parents are responding to the school itself or if they're responding to the backup location of where the students are supposed to be picked up. But there is heavy traffic. State troopers have had to shut down Highway 360 due to excessive foot and vehicle traffic in the area. So it seems like parents are actually responding to the school, which police have obviously advised against because they don't know where the shooter is, alright? They don't even know if it's one, it could be 2, it could be just that one who fled. We don't even know if he fled. That's just what people are suggesting that he fled, alright? Like I said, one student did post a video of at least 5 shots fired. Some people are saying that there are 3 people dead. Some people are saying that there are 3 people injured. Again, none of that is confirmed right now. The only person that is actually reporting 3 students injured is DFW Scanner, which is a scanner out of North Texas. But again, that is not confirmed by police. So until it's confirmed by police, I'm not going to go out there and say that there are students dead or there are students injured. Now, Dallas Police Department's airborne helicopter was overhead as officers were searching the vehicle. Again, there's just really, it's really too soon to tell how many people are injured, how many people are dead, how many people are this. Now, some people are saying it's a drill, and I can tell you right now, just from what I've done as far as news coverage, and what I've done as far as, hey AP, how you doing? But just from what I've done as far as news coverage and as far as just doing YouTube videos in general and the amount of videos I've covered, this does not seem like a drill. This does seem like the real thing. Now, there are people commenting on my last video saying that they are inside the school and it's not a drill. Again, to me, it does not look like a drill. Alright, so this person here says they are inside the school. Parents are taking kids home. People are calling friends and family at the school. There are videos being shared on the internet right now, the events. Again, it's way too early to tell anything. Like I said, we do know that there was a school shooting, alright? We know that much. Again, as far as this being fake, it's not fake. I definitely think it is real. When you have at least 10 ambulances and fire trucks out there, you got police with long guns out there, you got SWAT teams, federal agents out there. It's not fake. But again, this is going to take time, alright? That school is a huge school. So, for officers to clear it in 30 minutes or an hour, it's not going to happen, alright? And at the same time, I don't know how it's going to work, how they're going to do it. But you got to think, there are still students, there are still faculty inside classrooms, alright? I mean, even if you got just 100 classrooms, then that's still, you figure, even if that's 10 students per classroom, that's 1,000 people that you got to get out of there, alright? And if it's a double high school, like upstairs, downstairs, like my old school was, then they have to go upstairs and downstairs, alright? And like I said, they're not just going to rush in there because they don't know if that suspect's gone or not, alright? They don't know how many suspects there are. There could be one waiting inside a classroom waiting to ambush them. You never know. So, again, right now, at least 3 people injured. But I'm not confirming that. That's just what the scanners are saying out of Texas. If y'all want to go by that, you go by that. But, obviously that's going to change. I would just wait for the police confirmation on that number. But again, as far as the parents go, y'all please don't go to the school. Just wait for police. If the school has told you where to pick up your kids at, then pick up your kids there at that location. And, wait for the school for further information, alright? That's all you can really do with that. But again, I don't think the media should be putting that information out there. If you have a student at that school, and you're a parent there, your kid should be able, or you should be able to get that information on where your kid is, not from social media. Now, there's also a lot of misinformation out there, is what I'm saying. You cannot, hey DJ, how you doing? But you cannot go by the media, you cannot go by what you see on Twitter, you cannot go by what you see on Facebook. Again, everything I am reading is coming from what the police have said, or from what the scanners over police radios have said. Alright, so, and even then, I'm not going to be confirming that until it comes out from the police's mouth that is what happened. Alright, I'm just not going to confirm that because I don't want to put misinformation out there. So, latest information is a black male who may have fled in a gray Dodge Charger. Whether he's a student at that school or not, who knows. But that's one suspect that does look like he has fled the scene. Possible another suspect, but that's not confirmed at this time. Again, latest information is up to 3 people injured. Like I said, one student did post a video when the shooting first started of up to 5 shots injured. Now, who knows? Was this a person who just wanted to kill a bunch of students? Was it a argument that led to gunfire? Again, that will all come with time. But, again, there's really not much more information. I just want to bring this to y'all. Now, one other thing that I did want to comment on is, the police departments in general, alright? We've had so many school shootings over the past month, alright? We had the one in Virginia, in fact, let's just do this year. I can think of 4 off the top of my head. We had the one in Virginia not too long ago. We had the one at the Georgia high school where one student was injured, and we had another one at Georgia middle school where a student was injured, and now we have this one where we know however many are uninjured during this. Now, with that being said, there's been so many threats towards schools. There was the one in South Carolina where the people actually took a picture of the gun and sent it to multiple students inside the school, and it was spread out through the school saying, school's going to be shot up at this time. This Joe Biden, this isn't really political, but when you defund the police, stuff like this is going to happen, alright? You can say that, the police are racist, the police are killing innocent black people, killing white people, whatever the case may be, alright? At the end of the day, though, who's running inside that school right now to make sure the students are safe? Who's running inside the school getting the students to medical care if they need it? Who's running inside making sure the faculty is safe? Alright? It's not the people on Facebook that are, saying defund the police. It's not these, it's nobody except the police. They are the ones running in there and getting these students to safety and getting them medical care if they need medical care. Simple as that. That's it. It's the police. It's nobody else. Alright? Simple as that. So, for all people yelling defund the police, if you really want to defund the police, next time there's a school shooting, you run in there and stop it. Since you don't need the police and you don't want police. Everybody's talking about, well, I don't have kids, it's not my kid, it's not my problem. At the end of the day, though, it is your problem, alright? Because the more divided we get, the more closer we are to losing our country as a whole. I mean, it's simple as that. I don't know how people don't see this. We keep getting more divided and more divided. Because I already see it now. People are still talking about race. Everybody's like, what's the race of the shooter? What's the race of the shooter? Who cares what the race of the shooter is, alright? If he is black, he's black, alright? It don't matter. If he's white, he's white, alright? It really don't matter. If he's white and shot 20 kids inside that school, does it really matter if he's white or black? Or if he's black and he shot 20 kids inside that school, does it really matter if he's white or black? Because those kids inside that school are not going to care. All they're going to care about is, well, I got shot, why did I get shot, and why did 19 other people get shot? Race is so overrated. And again, the top 3 things every time there's a school shooting that people ask are either A, the race, B, what kind of gun was used, and C, is the person still there? All that stuff is, the first 2 things are inaccurate, alright? Nobody cares about the race and nobody cares what kind of gun was used. And C, if the person's still there, well, that's to be determined by police, and that will come with time. But, like I said, I just want to bring this to y'all. Don't listen to what you see on Facebook, Twitter. Again, most of these people do not have accurate information. Wait for the police or listen to the scanners. Like I said, I'll put that scanner back out there. Where they said there were 3 people injured, I'll put that back out there if y'all want to listen to that. But again, if there is more information, I'll definitely bring that to y'all. Now, let's see here. The scanner is DFW scanner. If y'all want to listen to that, now I'm not sure, what kind of information they're gonna bring or not. But again, there's more information comes available to bring that to y'all. But y'all stay safe out there, and like I said, stay tuned for more information, and keep everybody there in your thoughts and prayers.